This video content is educational and informative. Realistic fishing is not fake and won't pretend to be excited just for views. He will not say he loves you or call you his fam, hoping you'll purchase something. He is not promoting any brand, company, or product in particular. This content is not sponsored and is brought to you solely by Realistic Fishing.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. I'm out here this evening to give these a try. These are the iFish Tackle number 8 BG1s, 1.5 gram, a little bit heavier than what I'm used to. We're gonna fish a tiny little Ned Rig. Let's get it tied on and see what happens. I don't have a lot of time left before the sun goes down, but here's what I'm fishing with. There's the BG1. I got a small little worm on here, about 1.5 inches. We're gonna add some scent. This is ProCure Crawfish Super Gel. We're gonna put it in the ridges of this worm. I just want them to taste something if they get close to it. And that's it. I'm fishing it on an ultralight. This is that Shimano FX1000 on the Shakespeare Micro series. Still kicking, still catching fish. Let's check my drag. I think we're good. Let's see if we can get a bite on the Micro Ned Rig. Let's see how it casts. It should do pretty good, coming in at 1.5 grams. That was easy 30 feet right there. We're just gonna let it sink to the bottom and just kind of hop it up and down. Small enough for a big aggressive bluegill, and also big enough for a bass to notice it and maybe grab it. The only thing I really need to be concerned about is snagging. I do not want to snag it. Fish, fish. Oh, came off. Chased it down anyway. Did you see that little splash? I think that was a bass. When that bass realized he didn't have a good hold on it, I think he came back for it. Probably a 1/4 pounder with cheese. All right. I'm getting some interest. That's good. Let's see what we can catch on the Micro Ned Rig. The worm I chose has minnow-like color pattern. Kind of a light on the bottom and dark on top. There's a little bit of scum and algae on the bottom here. I definitely don't want to drag it. That's why I'm hopping it, using a motion like this. Hop, 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 reel up the slack. Hop, 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 reel up the slack. Fish. Wow! Did you see that? Oh, feisty. Let's get him up. All right, that's nice. Nice. For this jig, that's a good bass. Here we go. We got about a 1/2 pounder. Yeah. Yeah, good one. Got him on that new 1.5 BG1. The size 8. Let's get a quick picture. All right, just so you can get an idea of how big this bass is, we got a 1/2 pounder here. Not huge, but nice. On an ultralight, jumping 2 feet out of the water. Yeah, I'll do that any day. Let's let it go. Let's check out my rig. Still looks great. Let's keep fishing it. And there's a snag out here somewhere. I got to be careful. Oh, that was a bite. That was a bite. Oh, something had it by the tail. We're getting some action. This is good. Fish. Little bit of drag on this one. What is it? Another bass? It hasn't jumped. It hasn't jumped. Oh, it's a bluegill. Holy sh! Dang. Dang. Yeah, so this is why I'm using the BG1. Look at this thing. Let's show you the belly on this beast. Wow. I mean, that's thicker than my thumb. This is an absolute hubcap of a bluegill right here. I don't want to keep him out too long. Let's let it go. Yes. Let's keep going. Nice bluegill. Man, I'm not sure which one I'd rather catch, the half-pound bass or the hub. Whoop, there's a bite. Or the hubcap of a bluegill. I love it when those bluegills are round. You know what I mean? It's just like a little plate. Okay, I think we're in the right area. We're getting bites from bass. They're not monsters, but they sure like this micro Ned Rig. Like I said, fishing it on an ultralight. This is a $40 combo. I picked this stuff up at Walmart, and I just stopped over here for a minute, and I am having a blast. One bass, one nice bluegill. But yeah, check this out. So if you have a little jig head like this, you can pinch off the bottom 1.5 inches of a plastic worm and make one for yourself, just like this. Really easy. I'm getting bites. This is how you do it. All right, hopefully I won't get snagged over here. Man, I kind of feel like that's the zone right there. Got to go back to where the fish are. Come on, Micro Ned. Let's find another fish. There we go. Got him this time. It's not jumping. Good bend in the rod. What is this? Wow. Another jumbo. Holy moly. This is another dinner plate bluegill. Wow. Wow, guys. Look at this fin is torn up. This fish might be making a bed. It's so big. It's not quite as fat as the other one. Let's get a quick hand measurement. Well beyond my wrist. This is close to a 9-inch fish. Look at those razor sharp fins on top. Man, those bones are poking out like razors. Yeah, that's a jumbo. Let's let it go. Incredible fish. I might not be catching a lot, but I am catching some quality bluegill over here. Man, the fight on these. Look at that rod. Look at that rod. Is this a bluegill? It is. Holy sh**. This one's even bigger. Look at that ear. It's like the size of my thumbnail. This one choked it too. Come on, big boy, let that go. There we go. Here we go. Almost there. Yes. Guys, we have another massive bluegill here. I'm going to get over the water in case he flops. Look at him. Look at him. Well beyond my wrist. 9.5 inches. This might even be getting close to 10. This is one of the biggest bluegill I've seen, maybe ever, as far as it being in my hand. Again, his dorsal fins exposed. Look at the way he's pushing his gill plate out. Yeah, let's let it go. Wow. And I thought the bass was pretty good. These bluegill are amazing. I think that time of year is here where they're getting ready to spawn. That's why I'm letting them go. You know, I want these big fish to finish the cycle. You know, if I caught that fish in June, it might be a different story. Wow. You know, you don't get torn up about a bluegill very often. That means it's a good bluegill. Let's keep going. They're right over here. I don't know why. That was a bite. They're down here. They're down here. Fish. It's a bass. Another bass. Hanging out down there with the bluegill. I don't know what it is about this spot, but this is where they are. Hooked in the bottom lip. Check it out. 1/4 pounder with cheese. Just a little bit smaller than that last one. We're not even going to get a picture. We're just going to let it go so I can make a few more casts before it gets too dark. Typically I walk around, I walk up and down the bank. There's a school of fish right here. The water's a little bit dingy, I can't really see them. But I keep casting over there or around the general area and I keep getting bites. Bass and bluegill, big bluegill. And some of this crap every once in a while. Fish. Not jumping, probably another bluegill. Look at that rod tip. Bam, bam, bam. Here he comes. Another beautiful bluegill. Let's hold him over the water in case he jumps. Got about an 8.5 incher here. This one is on the bed or it's sifting the sand or pushing rocks or something. Its fins are getting torn up, so we're gonna let it go. I want it to do its magic. Yeah, they're getting all riled up over this micro Ned Rig. fish. Last one. It's a bass. Amazing. Amazing. Last fish of the day right here. Another quarter pounder with cheese. Well, maybe just a quarter pounder, no cheese. I'm out of time. It's about to get dark. Let's let it go. One last quick look. iFish Micro Jig Head. This is a number 8, 1.5 gram. Tearing them up today. Don't forget, a couple videos back, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away a couple packs of these. Make sure you check out that video, give it a like, leave a comment, so you can be entered to win some of these bad boys. Amazing session tonight. I was catching some big bluegill, bigger than I've caught in a long time. Thanks again to iFish for sending over the BG1s. Man, I'm tearing them up. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.